Give me my roadie. How about now? That should work. Alright, we got it all set up here. Main event is ready. Still nothing? Yep, you can hear me okay now? Sweet. Alright. You guys pumped for the GM mode video? It's coming out in like an hour and a half, I think. What up, everyone? This is going to be a fun stream. I need some money on this thing, by the way. I'm about to lose a bunch of people with contracts. So I'll run you through what I got going on here. Chuck me a bunch of questions in the chat there, and we can have a talk about GM mode and see how we go. So we got Tajiri. We've got, I'm just trying to get him a win at the moment. Chavo, god damn it. Fucking Danny Basham, get a win. Christ almighty. Alright, Cruiserweight Championship. Scotty Too Hotty takes it away from Paul London. Not gonna lie, I forgot about the Cruiserweight title, so London's held it for quite some time. Jericho and Benoit win the tag match. That's gonna show who is going to name the stipulation. Milk 35, are you going to be live? I don't know. Can I feel like reacting to it live would be a bit weird because most people are probably going to be watching it live. So I think I might just record the reaction and then upload it like normal. And you know what? We're fucking around with the live streams tonight. Maybe I'll go live. Let's see how that goes. It is also 1:30 in the morning here, so should be a fun one. Booker T. Okay, Randy's my world heavyweight champion. Booker T just earned himself a championship match, and oh my god, William Regal continues his reign of absolute dominance in this game. Let's go have a look at Regal's stats, because we'll see where I'm up to with in my roster. So I'm up to September. It's the first year. Anyone? Yeah, Jindrak's still upset. That's not good. Where are you, Regal? Let's have a look at your stats. He's 15 and 10. That's actually not that great, but I don't know. I feel like he's strung together like long win streaks, this guy. Alright, my current champions. Benoit and Jericho. Regal obviously just beat John Cena, so good for him. When am I going to show you GM mode? Like WWE 2K22 GM mode? Uh-oh. Is that what you guys think this is? I'm just playing regular GM mode. I thought I'd do a Q&A at a chat. So if you thought I was playing 2K22 GM mode, you are much mistaken. I apologize. But if you like 2K with 2006 GM mode, you're on the right video. Alright, and any free agents coming up? Anyone worth getting? Oh, Charlie Haas. I tried to make you good, but you didn't turn out very good. Cena and Batista got a thumbs down finally? Yes, finally. Jesus Christ, I can end that rivalry now. I think we need to get William Regal in a feud with John Cena. That's probably where it's going to go. Alright, Regal and Cena. That's my feud that's going to take me to the next level. William Regal. John Cena. United States Championship feud. Let's do it. Alright, need a big main event. Who won last week's match again? Was Jericho and Benoit? Yes. So the stipulation was Jericho and Benoit get to choose the stipulation for the following week. But I really need that to be a big fucking match. So let's go Hell in a Cell. In an hour and a half. So on the 2K YouTube channel, they're doing another one of those developer sit-downs where they talk in detail, and it's going to be all about MyGM mode. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I don't think I'll be getting much sleep today. Alright, what do we got? Chris Jericho. Chris Benoit against Edge and Christian. I feel like Jericho and Benoit have been dominating that feud. Regal and Cena. I have another rivalry here. Where Eddie and Orton. That's what I need. Eddie and Orton. Although Booker defeated Randy last week, so let's make it Booker versus Randy. Randy. And who's his feud with? That's right. I know it should be the main event, but that's going to be far bigger, so that's fine. This is going to be a pretty decent show, actually. I still got Batista to put into a match. Carlito and Paul London. You know what? Batista, you can get involved in the Carlito-Paul London feud. How about that? Oh, actually, you know what? Now, let's just make that a table match. And let's put Batista in a handicap match against the Bashams. Feel like it's a that's a match we definitely would have seen in real life at some point. It's going to be an hour today. I don't know. It said 3 a.m. where I was, and it's 1:30 now. So, and that was with a little reminder set on YouTube. So, I hope it's not going to be sooner because I'm not going to be ready for it. But you guys let me know. I would appreciate that. So, what do you guys think about the limitation on GM mode? The 50 weeks, 30 weeks, 15 weeks. Season lengths that they seem to be putting in there. Does that worry you, or like what's the thoughts on that stuff? So Jury and Snitsky, I got one more match left. I got a few left. I'm gonna have a big old 6-man tag match, I reckon. Let's do that. Chavo on the other team. I do feel like this particular version of GM mode, it is missing the heel babyface mechanic a little bit. I still like this version of GM mode. I think largely because of the roster. Benoit was in the next one. Charlie Haas was only in this one though, and don't ask why, but I'm a huge Charlie Haas guy. Don't mind it so much, yeah. I don't know. A part of the fun of it, I feel like, especially with the NBA GM mode, is like cranking through year after year after year. I just find that to be a lot of fun. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. What happens. Chavo, Shelton, Tajiri get the win over Snitsky. Jindrak takes another loss. Come on, Jindrak. I had high hopes for you, man. Batista just destroying the Bashams. I love it. Long ass, I can play my GM mode at a... Long ass, I can play GM mode. It's all good to me if we can have a new one. Yeah, you're right. Any new version of GM mode is welcome. It doesn't mean it needs to be needlessly, complicated. This looks like the best game we have got in years. I would admit I'm not a big GM mode guy. Not a big GM mode guy. Ooh. I wonder how old you are, because I was 2008. I would have been like 20 when the original GM mode had its final edition, and I was obsessed with that game. I used to wake up for work at 6 o'clock in the morning with a controller still in my hand, usually on a screen that showed that I'd just been defeated. I had a PlayStation 2 that was so beat up that I couldn't really... It only played like 2 games, and one of them happened to be SmackDown vs. Raw 07. If I stopped it, then it was always questionable whether I could actually make it load the game, so I just left that thing on 24 hours a day for like a year. It was probably not a great idea. What else we got here? Paul London with the win over Carlito. That's good to see. William Regal is a fucking beast. He's the United States champion. He's beaten John Cena clean in the middle of the ring. William Regal, I love you. Booker T is the new World Heavyweight Champion. That was a bit of a lackluster reign for old Randy Orton. He didn't really get much done on there, so sorry, Randy. And Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit beat Edge and Christian again. Wow, they are really like dominating them. You will love GM mode. If you're new to GM mode, it's going to be so fun. I think it'll be a fun mode regardless. I've seen very like there's a lot of like soccer general manager modes and stuff that go really into it, but I really feel like these SmackDown versus Raw games like got it right. Like they're a little bit complicated, but they're not excessively complicated. 08 was a bit overwhelming, but yeah, I think this game had a really good balance, so I hope they don't try and, you know, reinvent the wheel when they make the new one. Booker T, new champion. Christian's injured. Snitsky can't buy a match. Oh god, where is what's his name? Jindrak. Oh, did he leave? Or did he just get so shit that he he got so shit that now he's just fine with losing every single week? I'm sorry about that, Jindrak. What's going over on Raw? Have they renewed anyone's? Oh. A 23-week 57 overall Kane, huh? So one thing I learned about this game is the game will make any trade you want as long as the overall is better. So is Paul London my Cruiserweight champion? No, he's not. He's got 5 weeks left. Alright. So this should go through. Yeah, now I've got Kane on a 23-week contract. Now, just for context, Kane and William Regal, they were my unstoppable tag team last time. Now, Kane's pretty low rating, so I'm going to try and build him up. You can make your own show and make your own MyGM mode. You kind of can are you talking about in 2K22? Because they've limited it to 4 different brands. It's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and NXT UK. So you are limited as far as how much freedom you have to do this. All right, how's everything going on this one here? Yeah, they're all a bit beat up. Shelton Benjamin, you're not having the greatest run, but I'm going to keep you on anyway. Tajiri, we'll give you another 5 weeks. Scotty Too Hottie, my Cruiserweight champion, yeah, you can have another 3 months. We'll see how the rest of that goes. So Booker and Regal, what a lineup of champions. Jesus, that's wild shit. Jindrak, the Benoit Edge feud is over. That's fine, because I've still got Jericho and Christian keeping that feud alive. I wonder if my faction will be like my team in NBA 2K. The joy on my face if we get to pull cards like a silver Repo Man. Give me a bronze Ellsworth. But you know what, my team, because I play a lot of my team, and we're gonna get like a gold friggin' Mansoor card. Sorry, a Galaxy Opal Mansoor card. Like that's gonna happen. It's a funny comment though. Alright, Jericho and Christian. What can we do with them? Oh shit, how am I going with my feuds? Am I in like Eddie and Randy? Alright, need to start a feud with Booker and Batista, I reckon. Let's get Booker Well, let's get Batista going. Eddie and Randy. Eddie. Randy. Versus Christian and Chris Jericho. Booker, Batista there. I can give these guys a rest, I reckon. No, I might try. Oh, no, I'll give him a rest. Carlito, are you out of your feud as well? Yes, you are. Alright. So let's get Carlito involved in this John Cena, William Regal, just spectacle by the looks of things. John Cena versus the villain, William Regal, Carlito in his corner. Cena, if you want to get your title rematch, you got to beat Regal. Oof, look at that jump from 78 all the way down to 57. Kane. Yeesh. Alright, what other feuds do I have to put in? Tajiri and Snitsky. And then I just got to keep Jindrak away from Scotty Too Hotty. Alright. Alright, I think I know how we'll do this. We'll go to Jerry over here. We'll go Snitsky down there. We'll whack a Scotty Too Hotty up here. And you can go... Who's the other one? Paul London. Where are you, Paul London? Oh, don't tell me he ran away. What the fuck? Where's Paul London? You can add a Your Superstar in GM mode. Yeah, if you guys... I don't know if you saw the MyGM trailer. I did a reaction to it. I just uploaded it about half an hour ago. There's a whole bunch of characters in there that I've never heard of. So, there was a guy called Jacob Xanadu or something like that. There was like a dude who looked like a security guard. It was a little bit worrying because obviously their roster is going to be depleted because they've released so many people. And I said in a video ages ago, like, yeah, we need... hang on a second, was this? Hope you can use downloaded creators from the community creation as custom GM. So do I. I reckon they're going to fuck us and say you have to create it at the start. You have to do it yourself because otherwise, you know, people can have anyone. But it would make sense to have the custom one. Plan on being Teddy Long and everyone goes one-on-one with The Undertaker in tag team matches. Holla, holla, player. Yeah, it was a weird thing with all these weird characters. They've released so many people and now, you know, you need a big roster for a GM mode. That's what makes it, you know, entertaining. So I feel like the developers were like pulling their hair out while WWE was releasing all these people. You can create Tony Khan. If you are so inclined, you can be the Khan. Send for the Khan right away. Alright, well, what are we up to with this? Okay, we got all that set up. You know what, Tajiri, you can have a title match. I have no reason why, but you can just have one. How about that? Jindrak needs a win. Let's get Shelton in a feud with... who was the other one in there? Let's get Shelton and Chavo. See if that takes. Oh, okay. We've got both the Bashams and Mark Jindrak. You know what? We'll put it in a tag match. I wanted Jindrak to be built up into being my, you know, my rising star, but he just instead decided to like lose every single friggin' match that he was in. So, Jindrak didn't really do the best. Also, hope they say how online GM mode works, if it's a turn-based or both players have to be online at the same time. Yeah, I'm keen to find out about that as well, because I think a turn-based GM mode would be frigging awesome. Like, you could play it over weeks, like with a friend. Like, you know, there's a time frame you have to, you know, lodge your matches for that week by a certain day. That would be awesome. Live in 72 minutes. Yeah, good. All right, I calculated that shit properly then. Wrestling question: is Cody Rhodes going to show up in WWE? I would be absolutely floored if Cody Rhodes shows up in WWE, because they have a roster that's bloated with talent that they're not using already. They have no need for Cody Rhodes. I don't see what he's getting out of going back there. I mean, he's getting money, but he's been such a big part of AEW. It seems bizarre that he's going to show up in WWE all of a sudden. If he does, give it like a month, and I don't think anyone will care. Congratulations, Mark Jindrak. But honestly, and Tony Khan has to be careful about this, because you don't want to start putting out like fake reports like this, because it'll dilute your ability to be, you know, legitimate about it at times where you need to. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see Cody Rhodes show up at Revolution and attack someone. So, I don't know. I would love AEW to get really, really into these kind of swerve storylines, but it's bizarre. It's honestly, you don't know what's going on. How would Rhodes to the Top work if he does go back? Yeah, exactly. I haven't watched one episode of that, but I know of its existence, and they're doing a second season. Yeah, I'm telling you, gotta be at work. All right, what do we got happening here? Mark Jindrak, Chavo Guerrero with the win over Shelton. Scotty 2 Hottie retains. William motherfucking Regal is killing John Cena on a regular basis here. Good for you, Regal. Booker T is getting some W's as well. And Chris Jericho, again, having a great run, Jericho and Benoit. No! Why did he steal him? The morale stipulated in the contract immediately after breaking the contract. What, did I need to give him money? I didn't realize he was upset. Shit. Oh, good thing I traded for 57 overall Kane. Fucking hell. Alright. Oh god, yeah. Look, we got some grumpy boys over here. Let's get Chris Jericho a new contract. Christian, let me guess, you're losing all your matches? Yep. Doug Basham, you're definitely losing all your matches. So is Cena as well. Oh no, he wants a title shot. That would be great. Oh, the marks will shit with anger. Oh, yeah. I don't see. I've never been a fan of Cody Rhodes, so I'm not like he can definitely be somebody that, is, a big deal on the roster or anything like that. Yeah, give me like Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles. Like, there's a long list of WWE wrestlers that I would much rather see on my TV than Cody Rhodes. But I respect the fact of what he did at AEW, and I think it's weird that he's now stepping away. If he steps away, I hope he just goes and like does something non-wrestling related for a while, recharges batteries, like let his injuries heal, get good. All right. William Regal and John Cena. Holy shit. I don't even know how do we even get Cena a win at this point? He's mainly a big deal because of his last name and his brother and dad. If Tony started working the internet, I like that idea. In regards to Cody Rhodes being a big deal because of his brother and his dad, yeah, I'd say so. I feel like in the later years he has earned a little bit of more of a reputation, but he really didn't do anything that interesting for most of his WWE run. He did a little bit more interesting than some people, but he was still, down the card. And yeah, AEW, he did a fantastic job with everything as well. So it's a head scratcher that he's going to leave. All right, I'm going to keep this feud going with Edge and Christian versus Jericho and Benoit. Pop Christian in there. Oh yeah, he's got a minor injury. Jesus, I don't want to get him fucking injured. That'll do. Booker and Batista, Cena and Regal. You know what? William Regal, you earned yourself a World Heavyweight title match. You've been beating John Cena non-friggin' stop. So we've Booker over here. And John Cena versus... He's a man, such a man. He's a real man's man. What else have we got? Eddie and Randy, are they still in a feud? Is that still happening? That's still happening. Alright, let's give these guys a big match then. Should have it probably closer to the main event, but that's fine. How about just a first blood match? Yeah, that sounds good. Get Eddie. Get Randy, the former World Heavyweight Champion. And, who did I put Kane in a feud with? Nobody. Kane, you can have a match against Chavo. Could be WrestleMania rematch before it even happened. Chavito versus Kane. Does Chavito feud with Shelton? Yeah, I like that. The downfall of wrestling is directly connected with the fact that we can see wrestlers playing with their cats on Insta. Directly connected? I don't know if it's directly connected to that specific thing, but I can definitely understand where you're coming from in terms of, you know, these... Oh, Danny Basham is a 21. Fucking hell. Yeah, I can see that it takes away a bit from it. I think that allows them to tell a different kind of story, but WWE certainly doesn't do that well. AEW, I think, does a better job of that kind of thing, but yeah, you're right. A lot of the mystique is gone. You must be hating seeing... hang on a second, what's my favorite Undertaker impersonation? All Elite, Scooby-Doo, congratulations on the wedding. You made the right choice. That was one of the most surreal things I've ever seen in my fucking life. Taker wouldn't do meet and greets. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you must be hating seeing Taker do the things that he's doing at the moment. That must really grind your gears. Jindrak, get a fucking win, mate. Look, Jindrak has been somewhat successful. What's he done here? What have you done, Jindrak? You got a pinfall in the tag match. He held the tag titles with someone. Who the hell did he hold the tag team championships with? I think it was like Snitsky. Him and Snitsky were dominating for a while. Do I need to team them back up? Where are you, Snitsky? Look at that. No. Oh, that's right. It was Snitsky and Spike Dudley. Yeah, Jindrak, or maybe he never held the titles. Maybe I'm just a fucking liar. Nah, Snitsky and Jindrak. I knew it. Taker already lived it. So this thing's on a big delay, and I don't know what you're replying to there, but thank you for participating anyway. This is my first, like, proper live stream, like, talking to people, so thank you guys for, you know, taking the time to join me for this. This is a complete on-the-spot idea to just, like, do a quick live stream in anticipation of this one that's coming up. Danny Basham, this is your last chance. If you can't beat Scotty 2 Hotty, I'm kicking you off the roster. You're fucking done, mate. Somehow Doug is all over it, but Danny can't do shit. I definitely need money. Oh man, I can get another I can get someone from the free agency. Oof, I don't know if I want Orlando Jordan. Maybe I'll take Rene Dupree. Yeah, I'll take Sam because he stole Carlito from me. Undertaker already kayfabe for 30 plus years. He can do what he wants now. Yeah, fair call. I'll agree with that. It doesn't overly bother me. Like I kind of get into wrestling anyway, even knowing a lot of the, you know, behind the scenes stuff and things like that. But in all honesty, I feel like that behind the scenes stuff just makes it a lot grosser and a lot muddier. Because I feel like we're learning shit that, I don't know, we probably don't want to know about. If that makes sense. I don't know. some of those guys on a better contract are looking pretty good. Okay. I think we're all set. Is William Regal going to win the friggin' World Heavyweight Championship? It does make everyone a critic, and it makes me hypocritical because I do cover wrestling, although I'm really winding back on covering the WWE product, to be honest, like, because it is starting to become very tiring. The last I picked a hell of a year to start covering wrestling. What up, Sammy Bisu? I picked a hell of a year to start covering wrestling because, yeah, it's been a complete fucking nightmare talking about all these releases and everything like that. When they released the Iconics, I was absolutely gobsmacked because Peyton Royce was just getting a big push before that as well. Billie Kay was hilarious in that Women's Rumble last year, and I'm like all hyped up on the show. I'm like, yeah, Iconics, woo woo woo. And then next thing you know, like, yeah, on your bike. See you later. Danny Basham. All right, rejoice. Danny Basham got the win. Snitsky. Ooh, Snitsky and Jindrak. Maybe that is the team. All right, maybe we'll go back there. Kane with the win over Chavo and Shelton. Eddie making Randy Orton bleed. That's what I like to see. We've then got Edge defeating Chris Jericho. Yes, about bloody time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in the era of William Regal. Double champion. He has the US title and the World Heavyweight Championship. I might just have to vacate the US title. Can I do that? Oh, no, I can't. No one's going to be able to beat him. Oh, shit. All right. Big multi-man match for the United States Championship. Oh, and it's before a pay-per-view as well. Regal is a bloody machine. I'm telling you, one year, Regal and Kane were the most unstoppable tag team ever. I just chucked them together randomly, and they just annihilated the competition. They won like 10 matches in a row. Why is Randy upset? I bet he's been losing, hasn't he? Yeah, he's losing. John Cena's he's definitely been losing. He ain't beaten William Regal, not in this game. Okay. Let's get a big 6-man match going for the US title. We can have Regal and Cena, Chavo and Shelton, Eddie and Randy. I'm down with that. Oh, Cameron Collins, host of VNN, Vought News Network on the Boys TV show. Alright, over the top battle royal. Bam, bam, bam. William Regal. Who was it? Kane, Chavo, shit, now I can't remember who I was going to put in it. Eddie and Randy. Regal and John Cena. And then it was like Kane and Chavo, I think it was. Chavo and Kane. Oh my god, we're putting Kane and Regal in the same match. Can the world... Oof, I'll make it that title. Can the world withstand this? Was it... Oh no, it's Chavo and Shelton. Oh, alright, we should all be safe then, because it's Chavo and Shelton. Here he is. I love Shelton. So Cameron Collins... I did a video reacting to the Vought News Network updates, and the guy's called Cameron Coleman. But I talked to Cameron Collins on Facebook all the time, and it was on, his name was on my brain, so I ended up being like, "Fuck you, Cameron Collins! I hate you, motherfucker." Oh, poor guy's probably watching the video like, "Hey, what the fuck did I do?" Alright, Booker and Batista. That was supposed to be my world title feud, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright. Let's just put him in a singles match. Booker and not William Regal. I don't want Booker to lose. Shade thrown that day. Tell me how you really feel. I'm waiting for the next one of those videos to come out. It should be coming out any day. WWE 2K22 supporting up to 8 players online this year has me really excited. I hope the bugs are minimal. Yes, Key point of that. I hope the bugs are minimal. I'm not really that into big multi-man online matches just because there's always one idiot that's like streaming Netflix while he's trying to play and it just ruins the experience for anybody else. I'd much rather have a good solid one-on-one match for like playing online, getting like a tournament or something along those lines. Alright. Let's try and mix this up a little bit. Edge with Christian, but instead he can fight Chris Jericho instead of Benoit. There we go. I'm very interested to find out more about the GM mode being online. That is probably the feature that I'm most excited about in this game in general. Alright, Kane. Tajiri and Snitsky. Alright. Tajiri. We're going to continue the Snitsky Jindrak experiment. See if they can pick it up. GM mode looks decent, got to give them credit. Yeah, yes and no. The limit on it is worrying, but we saw a GM mode trailer earlier tonight. I uploaded a reaction to it shortly ago, and it looks like you can have more than 3 matches, so a lot of the stuff I was worried about, I'm wondering if it's just not actually confirmed. In which case, like, come on 2K, get off your ass and start confirming some shit. I hope the way to unlock Ray's son in the showcase is by winning the ladder match. That would be amazing. By the way, Ray versus Eddie in that ladder match was absolutely friggin' amazing. I loved that feud so much. I can't say anything bad about that feud. Even how cheesy it got. You look at Eddie going to like the playground and then they like zoom in on his face and he's got like this evil look. Like that was just tremendous. I love Eddie a great deal. Yours is the video scene. Ah, very good. Well, I'm glad you saw the video and you enjoyed it. Danny and Doug, get some bloody wins, you idiots. Otherwise, I'm getting rid of you and I'm signing Rob Conway and Renai and the other dude, and we're getting La Resistance. Inactive superstar Kane and Rene Dupré. All right. That's the feud that's going to bring Kane back to the main event, is Rene Dupree. Just so you know. Alright, cool. Cool. Definitely need more money, though. I perpetually need more money in this mode. Unless you do some fuckery with the, what do you call it? Trading for people who have more contracts from the other side. So what's going on Raw? What's happening? What's that? Unforgiven. Bret Hart versus Triple H in a steel cage. Holy shit! All right. Undertaker and Kurt Angle. Fucking hell, they got a good roster. RVD. Yeah, they stole Rey Mysterio and they stole Carlito. Damn it, man. I'm gonna take better care of my superstars. Ric Flair and Paul London. They got Paul London. How the fuck did that happen? Oh no, wait. I traded Paul London for Kane. That's all right. Sorry, Raw. Okay. Sweet. Let's do it. Will the path of destruction for William Regal continue? Rene Dupree defeats Kane. God damn it, Scotty 2 only needs the bash. Alright, Danny Basham, you are done, son. You're out of here. Tajiri beats Snitsky and Jindrak. Oh my god. What is this? Jericho with the dub over Edge. Booker T with a win over Batista. Shelton Benjamin, ain't no stopping me now. Alright, at least we got that US title off of Regal. I thought that was going to be far more difficult. And now Cena's injured. Probably Regal injured him, I'm sure. Is this beginning of John Cena? 5 losses in a row. Eesh. I nearly said Von Cena. Now I just can't get John Cena and Von Wagner out of my head. What is going on with that? yeah, you get some losses, and Randy's getting losses. All right. Any feuds eat dirt this time? Tajiri and Snitsky. And that's it. All right. I can deal with that. Just out of curiosity, guys, what's the stream quality like? Good video, good audio? Is it too loud, too soft? Let me know any feedback, because I do plan on doing a lot of live streams for 2K22. Let's get rid of Danny Basham. Jesus, this fucking useless motherfucker. Alright, Basham, future endeavored, mate. See you later. And who was the other one? Jindrak, you've got 5 weeks to get above 45. Who can I put him in a feud with? Whoever's higher rating out of Tajiri and Snitsky. Alright. Snitsky. Oh, his tag team partner. Shit. Alright. Jindrak. There you go. Now, who is my Cruiserweight champion? Is that still Scotty Too Hottie? Yeah. Is Scotty in a feud with someone? Oops, I'm not even clicking the right thing. No, he's not. Alright. Tajiri and Scotty Too Hottie. Let's start a Cruiserweight feud. Now, we're going to give John Cena a match against Shelton Benjamin. Actually, he's in a feud with Chavo. So, thanks for putting all my guys in that one bloody thing. Chavo and Shelton Benjamin. Let's just see how it goes. Looks great. You could take the mic audio down 5-10%. I'm nitpicking, yeah. No, thanks for that. I have a kind of a booming voice. So I'm always a little bit... Oh, hang on. I can actually tweak this shit. Minus 2.2 decibels. Oh, hopefully that sounds a little bit better. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it sucks when someone's audio is like just that fraction too loud. Eddie and Randy. Is that feud still going? Jesus Christ, lads. Jericho and Christian's getting up there as well. I think I need to put them in a more of a main event match. Oh no, isn't one of them injured? Ah, that sucks. Let's not put them in a... Actually, let's put them in the manager roles for a main event match. Booker T and Batista. It's never good to do a triple threat in this because you're guaranteed that 2 people are going to have like a dip in their popularity. But yeah, it's probably better to mix it up at this point. Oh, Doug Basham's on his own now. What is he going to do with his life? Is he going to go door knocking after this? Eddie and Randy... Yeah, you go... Eddie and Randy can play second fiddle to Doug Basham and Rene Dupree. There you go, Randy. There you go, Eddie. I guess Rene Dupree. And Douglas Basham. Why do I just want to put Doug Basham in like a top hat with a twirly moustache now and call him Douglas? You know what? Let's just make that a title match, I reckon. And let's send somebody over to cause some shit. Let's send Jericho over there to wreak a little bit of havoc. Do I have a pay-per-view coming up? I think I do. Yeah. Let's promote the old pay-per-view. Okay. Alright, we're taking Regal out of the equation for a bit. Let's try and get a win for Cena. Jindrak with the dub. All right, good. Douglas Basham with the big win. Christopher Benoit. I would have liked Kane or Edge to win that one more than Benoit. Shelton Benjamin retains. Oh, that's another loss for Cena. Fuck. And Booker T. That's a lot of losses for Batista as well. That's not good. Yeesh. At least I got 150,000 views. Rene Dupree should have been Von Cena. Oh, come on. Von Bitter. If you guys don't know, I sent a meme into Botchamania. The not Von Breaker. Von Wagner. When he did that Kyle O'Reilly thing, all I could see in my head was like these really cheesy 90s beer commercials for a brand called Vic Bitter. And they would always have these stupid commercials where they'd be just saying different things you could do and talk about how that gives you a hard-earned thirst. So it was like, you could get it plowing, you could get it showering. It was, and every ad was different. So I went and made one up about Von Wagner and Kyle O'Reilly out in the woods, being manly men. And it made it on Botchamania, which I was very happy with. And the best part is, oh shit, I just extended him 5 weeks. Fuck. The best part of it is I watched a few people's reactions to Botchamania, because I do Botchamania reactions as well, so I like to see what other people do too. And I went and sought out some from the episode of Botchamania that I was on, whether my meme was on, and nobody got the joke. Absolutely nobody understood what was going on. They're all Americans and they're just watching this weird Aussie beer commercial with Von Wagner on it, and they were just bewildered about what they were seeing. So it was fun. All right, Cena still John Cena is on he's on a 6-match losing streak. What does he want? He wants a title match because he's John bloody Cena. All right. No worries, Cena. And Edge wants a title shot now. Yeah, you've been taking a lot of L's as well, Edge. Alright, no mercy. Cena versus... What is Regal's overall now? Because he is just on a friggin' tear. Where is he? He's only at 76? How is that even possible? Oh, he lost that one match. Ah, oh, damn it. I should have checked. Huh. Alright, Regal. Well, I guess he did lose the United States title, but he is kicking the living hell out of John Cena. Before the pay-per-views, I always like to have a 6-man tag in the main event with like my big feuds. So it's going to be Eddie and Randy, Booker and Batista, and Cena and Regal. All right. What a bloody great matchup that is. Okay. Okay. Booker T, Batista. So I'm gonna take off in about 15 minutes because I want to at least have a bit of a stretch my legs before the live stream starts, and then I record it, and then I go ahead and sit down. Oh no, I'm gonna do a live stream on it. I still take half an hour. Get some relaxing in. Who was the other one? Eddie and Randy. Eddie and Randy. After this, I'm also gonna after this show. Well, actually, after the pay-per-view, I'm gonna do a big trade. I'll go trade one of my top guys. Maybe try and get Bret Hart, if I can. If he's not still their champion. All right. So that's done. I need to get Edge in a feud with someone. Or Benoit. Who are the champions? Jericho and Benoit still? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not happy with this tag team situation. You know what? You know what I'm doing? Jindrak, where are you? Jindrak and Snitsky. There's a weird thing about this. You can put people in a feud together, but then you can just use them as a tag team. So really, I should have just put Jericho and Benoit in a feud together and Edge and Christian in a feud together. And then I can, you know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do exactly that. Got my big 6-man. Alright, that sounds good. Let's get Chris Jericho in a feud with Chris Benoit. You know, I work in like customer service and stuff. Well, no, actually, I'm about to go back to work. I had a guy whose last name was Benoit, and I was like, hello, yeah, yes, Mr. Benoit, and he corrected me. He's like, it's Benoit. And a part of me was like, no, it fucking isn't. Don't you know your own name? But I had to call him Mr. Benoit for the rest of the call. I literally was like on the way home like, does this guy not know how to pronounce his own name? I think some people do call it Benoit, but it's not that common. I don't know, it was a very weird interaction. Because he was really stroppy about it. So he's like, ugh, it's Benoit. It's like, okay, sorry. Chavo Guerrero and Shelton. Maybe I can fit them in there, but I'm going to have to make it like a big time feud. Chavo and Shelley. There you go. There'll be no title on the line. Hopefully that match does okay in the ratings. What I got left here? 7 people. Renee and Basham. Tajiri and Scotty. Alright. Renee and Basham. Tajiri. Scotty. Oops, that's not Tajiri. That's Snitsky. That's a well different guy. Will you be streaming WWE 2K22 after the release? Yes, I will. So, it's 2:15 in the morning here. It should go live for me at midnight my time, which I believe will be a few hours before the US. So, I will hopefully be one of the first people streaming. I use PS5. And I've got it all figured out. I can stream it from the computer. It's going to be a very fun night. Because honestly, the reason that I started this channel was to cover WWE video game content, just because when I started the channel, I was like, what can I do that I just love doing and I could do for hours and hours and hours and never get tired of it. And wrestling video games have always been that for me. So I was like, I started my main channel and I was like, yes, this is going to be my reaction channel, which is doing really well. I make money from that stuff now. And then I thought, I don't want to like just saturate that with wrestling content because, you know, not everybody likes wrestling. It's kind of a polarizing thing with some people. So I started the sports and gaming channel specifically so I'd have somewhere to just nerd out over wrestling as much as I could. And that was in 2009, end of 2020. 38 minutes, yes. Started it back then, and the whole time the intention was I want to have a channel so when the next WWE game comes out, I've got an audience that I can live stream to and I can really, invest some time in doing that. So I'm super fucking pumped for this game. Even though I've been very skeptical of it in my videos, I am still excited. I love wrestling games. It's been so long since we had a new, any new wrestling game. Well, Battlegrounds doesn't count. So I'm super pumped for it, and I'll definitely be covering it on day one, 100%. NWO edition. I'll be starting with GM mode and playing a couple of games, and we'll see how it goes. Tajiri and Doug Basham get the win over Renee and Scotty Kane. Yes. Jericho and Benoit, Edge and Christian. All right, you guys are officially tag teams now. Shelton with the win over Chavo. And in the main event, of course, Randy Orton with the assist from William Regal and Batista, defeating Eddie, Cena, Booker. I have a PS5 as well. Maybe we can get a game in. Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing something like that, even with 2K19, although I'm not sure if the online servers are still working. But if I get a big enough following, I'd love to take challenges from people that are subscribed to the channel and stuff like that and live stream it as well. I feel like that would be a lot of fun to really engage with the team like that. With that being said, full disclosure, I'm really, really good at these games. I used to take Noam Dar online in 2K19, and people would be rage quitting with their 100 overall created wrestlers because Noam Dar was just beating the shit out of them. It was all insecurities and leg bars. As soon as it comes out, you wrote ass, by the way, I will be live on the PS4. Yeah, interesting that it's even coming out on the PS4. I guess, if they didn't fuck, like, not 2K or WWE, but if Sony didn't fuck the release of the PS5 as bad as they did, more people would have it. But, that's a different story altogether. Alright, what do we got? Oh, Christ, John Cena's upset. I shouldn't have put him in a feud with William Regal. Regal, stop winning. See, this is what happens. He gets released from WWE and he comes into my game and just starts wreaking absolute havoc. Alright. Ugh. Yeah. If you do play me, I promise I'll use Noam Dar. What happens after that is up to the universe. Okay. Any rivalries bite the dust? No. Alright, who's going to challenge Shelton? Who is challenging Shelty B? We would have to go over our match like Macho Man and Steamboat WrestleMania 3. Macho Man. John Cena overall. What is John Cena's overall? Like, what, in this game? Is this somebody else? John Cena overall, he says. Oh my god, alright. Amana Hasina? What are you asking me? Use your words. Christ almighty, this guy's about to have a bloody heart attack. Look, alright, how about I look it up for you? How about that? 2K22 roster. Have they even announced John Cena yet? Where is he? John. I should just tell this guy he's a 95 overall. John Cena, they haven't announced it yet, so relax. What the hell is this shit? Alright, yeah, you're out, mate. Oops, that's how I remove one message. Oh, I can put somebody in timeout? How do I deal with this fucking guy? My screen isn't, like, expanded enough. I can't see what all these options are. I think I just hit him from the channel. Is that what I do? Yeah. What the fuck? What was that all about? Calm your shit there, man. 91 overall. You know what the funny thing is? These ratings, they don't mean anything at all, to be completely honest. They really, really don't. Like, because the rating's going to change in Universe mode. The rating's going to change in GM mode. You're definitely not going to be getting anything that's relevant to the ratings in my faction. Like, oh no. This is loser leaves town, by the way. Last man standing. Loser will be traded from... Actually, no. Cena will be traded from the roster if he loses. So why... Let me know, because I'm a bit new to this world. Why would that dude just show up in there and start going absolutely mental about John Cena's overall? What was that all about? Let's get a triple threat tag team match going. Christian and his brother, Edge. Loser leaves town, that's it. And Chris Benoit What was going to be in there? Who did I have? What was it? Snitsky and Jindrak. That's going to absolutely massacre the rating for that match, but too late. Just internet? Yeah, I figured as much. Let's go steel cage match with Batista and Booker T. They've been quietly having a reasonable feud. I would have liked Batista to maybe dominate that feud a little bit more, because I would really like his overall to go up a bit more. Cool. That's what sucks about this. When you're on pay-per-views, you have to always flick back out and find out what your rivalries are. Chavo and Shelton, yeah, they're a bit beat up. Renee and Basham, Tajiri and Scotty Too Hottie. Oh, who's my cruiserweight champion? Scotty Too Hottie. Alright. Scotty Too Hottie and Tajiri. And you know what? For absolutely no reason whatsoever, I'm going to put Kane in there. Oh, no, wait. Is Kane in a feud with someone? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's for the Cruiserweight Championship. Okay. After this pay-per-view, I will take a short break. I'll kill the stream as well. And I'll come back later on when the other one is happening. So Jerry and Scotty, Ginger, Virgin Christian, Booker and Caesar. I think it's all my feuds taken up. Just Chavo and Shelton is left. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just have a backstage brawl between two other people that are on there. Ah, no, wait. Dupree and Basham. Oh, fuck. I've got Eddie and Randy. Oh, yeah, that's going to be rated well too high. Alright, Doug Basham and Rene Dupree. Let's just have Chavo and Shelton as the managers. I know that'll still cost a bit of stamina, but that'll be fine. Alright. No Mercy. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Douglas Basham with the win over Rene Dupree. Eddie Guerrero with the win over Randy Orton. Scotty Too Hottie retains with the help of Kane, which I'm fine with. Christian and Edge with the win in the tag team triple threat tornado tag title tournament of turbulence. And we've got Booker T beating. Booker T's quietly having a... John Cena, just want to thank you for your service to this brand. Unfortunately, William Regal has ended the SmackDown career of John Cena. Let's trade him. Who can we get for this guy? He's a 91. Jesus Christ. He's got 24 weeks left on his contract? Shit. Alright, and he's only a 91. These guys are dominating. I can get... Oh, can I get Kurt Angle? Can I get Perk Angle? Why is HBK at 82? He's been having a rough time in a feud, I reckon. I think we bring in Angle. Or I could get Carlito back. No, we'll bring in Kurt Angle. Hey. Goodbye. Kurt Angle is there now. My God. William Regal absolutely destroyed John Cena. Kicked him out of the... Took his title. Beat him for the world title as well. Booted him out the company. That's why we all like Regal. Regal needs more respect, I think. So, I'm going to take a break, guys, because, yeah, my ass is absolutely well and truly asleep. I will do a live stream reaction of that other video. I think that's a good idea. Thank you. Somebody suggested it in the comments. I want to do more live streams, and I think that's a good subject to do it on, because I'm going to pause the video and discuss it. So I should probably still be talking after the video actually stops on the actual live stream. Am I allowed to live stream something that's live? We'll see how it goes. If I don't appear, it's because I can't do it. But Thanks for checking out the stream, guys. I don't know. I might just randomly jump on and do some more GM mode stuff like this, and definitely be doing more 2K22 stuff. So jump on back for that if you want to. I appreciate it. Thank you, Simon Phoenix. Not Ray Phoenix, just Simon Phoenix. All right, that's cool. Thank you to Amana Hasina for spamming the living shit out of my comments section with questions about John Cena's overall. Now you know what? In honor of Amina Hasina, I'm going to put John Cena in overalls when I get 2K22. That's going to be the John Cena overall, is Cena in overalls. So I'm going to go get on that. I'm going to go stretch my legs, and you dudes have a good night. Peace out.